Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Benedicta in Tastebudz Kitchen. Today we're going to be preparing our signature rice, popularly known as Tastebudzng signature rice. Why do we say it's native? It is native because the ingredients we use in preparing this dish is native to the eastern part of Nigeria. For example, look at the palm oil we're using. This is red oil. We practically use this oil in our soup preparations in the eastern part of Nigeria. The dried fish is used in almost all of our soup preparations from that part of the country. Same thing with the dried prawns, okay? Basically, everything here is a favorite ingredient from the eastern part of Nigeria. We have our dried prawns, or rather our dried crayfish, that has been blended. This is also a popular ingredient from the eastern part of Nigeria. There is hardly any food or any meal preparation you can prepare without using dried blended crayfish. Same thing goes for the efirin leaves. It is called efirin in the western part of Nigeria, but in the eastern part of Nigeria we call it nchang leaves. Nchang leaves, it's also known as saint leaves. This can be used in the preparation of your pepper soup dishes. You can use it in making your catfish pepper soup, your bushmeat pepper soup, chicken, turkey pepper soup. You just name it. You can use it for your yam pottage. In Lagos, they call it asaro, or in the western part of Nigeria, it is called asaro. In the eastern part of Nigeria, we call it awai. Okay. But basically, asaro, awai, it is yam pottage. This efirin leaves is really nice in the preparation of the asaro or the awai, also known as yam pottage. So can you see how versatile these leaves are? You can use them in the preparation of pepper soup, yam pottage, and today we are using it in the preparation of our native rice. Now this is our boil, or rather our steamed steak. It's been steamed with some chopped onions, seasoning cubes, and a bit of salt. We have our red onions finely ground into puree form, and we have our finely dried rice. This rice, some people might like to use the rice, but this rice are long-grained rice. They are longer than the usual stallion rice that is popularly used in making the Nigerian jollof rice. Why am I using this type of rice? I'm using this type of rice because I want to have a beautiful presentation when I'm done. I don't want my rice all clogged up, you know, when it's ready. It doesn't look appetizing. You just look at it and then you don't want to eat. So for that not to happen, I am using this extra long-grained rice. But if you do not have the finances or the means of getting this extra long-grained rice, please do get whatever rice you can lay your hands on. It can be the short-grain rice, it can be the local rice. You can even use the Abakaliki rice. There's one rice they call Abakaliki rice here in Nigeria. Okay, don't laugh. It's even healthier. I'll say it's healthier because it's got more fiber in it. Okay, it's not processed like this long or this extra long grain rice. Because it's not processed, it's not polished rice, it is a lot healthier, but doesn't look as beautiful as this when it is all cooked. So today I'm looking at, making a very nice dish. I want it to look really eye-catching. So I'm going to be using this long grain rice. But don't mind me, if you can't afford the long grain rice, please use whatever rice you can afford. Okay, so here is our pomo. This pomo now, it's also known as cow skin. This is the skin of, there's a part of the cow that comes off after the steak has been removed. So we're using the steak from the cow. We're also using the skin from the cow, or the hide. Cow hide. I know some people will say, this is my shoe you're cooking, or my handbag you're cooking. Yeah, leather, but of course it's not yet leather. It is edible leather for now, and we're going to eat it, and it's going to be so super yummy. So we're using this leather for our rice dish today. Oh, did I say leather? No. We are using pomo Today it is pomo. It's not yet leather. This is pomo. So we're using this pomo for our rice dish. Now we have iru over here. This iru is optional. You can choose to add it to your rice dish, like in the middle, in the middle belt, or rather, I'll say, yeah, Benue State and Kogi makes up the middle belt in Nigeria. They like to use this iru in preparing their native rice, but I am not using iru today. I am preparing my own concoction. You know what I'm saying, eh? I'm preparing my own Tastebudz signature rice. I sat down and I combined the ingredients that I'll be using in preparing this dish. So it is my signature rice. I'm not using iru today. But if you love iru and you just feel that, I cannot do anything without iru, I just have to use iru, feel free, you can add iru to it, but I'm not using iru today. So these are basically everything I'm going to be using. Then I'm using the, what do you call it, the dried prawns, dried catfish, by the way, all washed. Everything you see here is all washed and ready to be cooked. Okay? If you hear any sizzling sound, pots clanking and cutleries, please bear with us. It is an industrial kitchen. We do a lot of commercial cooking. So it's usually a beehive of activities. But if I am waiting to shoot this video on a day where everywhere will be peaceful, I don't think I'll ever get to do any video. So please bear with me, ignore all the background noise and just concentrate on my voice, okay? Thank you. So I'm gonna wash this rice now. I'm gonna wash this rice. It's about 500 grams. Okay, this is about 500 grams of rice. If you're using a measuring cup, I think this should be approximately 2 cups of rice. I like to use 500 grams in all my meal prep illustrations because I don't want you to cry over wasted ingredients. Per adventure, you do not get the desired taste, look, or texture you're looking at. You're just going to throw it in the bin and don't feel too bad about it. But trust me, if you pay close attention to everything I've told you and you do everything like I am going to tell you in this video, you'll not have any reason to trash your meal. Your 500 gram worth of rice is going to come out perfectly well. So now I'm going to wash this rice with just cold water from the tap. I'm going to wash this. Can I get a pot there? So I'm going to wash this, and once I'm done washing, we're going to proceed to cooking. Properly done. Please, can you help me with this? That's all you need to do. And then we're going to put some more tap water in this. Ensure it's very clean. Not too much water. So now I'm going to chop my I'm going to be chopping my beef, small cubes, biteable size. It makes it easy for you to eat and digest, and it also presents a beautiful platter to look at. Okay, now also know this is optional. Like I said, this is my designer rice dish. You can choose to have them in this tiny cube size, or you can have them in bigger chunks. So I'm going to throw this into the pot. Then, like I said, I'm going to do the same thing to my cow skin. I'm going to have this in tiny bits and pieces. Okay. It just makes for a beautiful presentation, and it makes it a whole lot easier to pick and eat when your meal is all served. And when you have them in tiny bits like this in your rice dish, it can allow you the luxury of having a side protein added to your dish. For example, you can have some sauteed snails in bell pepper sauce on the side of this rice dish. Now, we're gonna put some beef stock into our rice. We're gonna add some of our onion into this, ground onion. Remember I told you about the red onion. And we're gonna put some of our crayfish in, some bouillon cubes, some salt to taste, and we're gonna throw in our cubed beef and cubed cow skin and dried prawns, and of course a dried catfish, all finely washed and chopped. Now, I forgot to mention, we have here our onion rings. We've got some red chili pepper sliced, and we've got the etherin leaves or the enchan leaves or the scent leaves. We've got it all chopped. I'm going to be leaving this out of the whole preparation for now. This is going to be used as a garnish when our meal is almost ready, when the rice is all tender and almost ready. I'm going to be using this as a garnish, and this might look strange to you guys. I'm going to be adding the red oil now. Why am I adding the red oil now? We need it to cook properly in the meal. So if you put it at a much later hour, you're going to be having the raw taste of the oil on your lips or on your tongue, and you don't want to have that raw taste of oil. So you need it to have a good a good cooking period. So I'll advise you to add your palm oil now. Then you're going to stir everything and put it on the gas stove. So we're going to be giving this a good stir. Okay. Can you see that? We're going to give it a good stir, and then we're going to taste it for salt, pepper, and all the rest of the ingredients. Tastes really nice. You should try this at home, guys. This is really nice, and it's a very simple dish. So we're going to cover the pot now, and we're going to let it steam for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to come back and check for water and softness of the rice grain. If the rice grain is soft enough, then we know our meal is ready. If it's not soft enough, we're going to be adding a bit more water. So now we're just going to cover this up and let it steam for about 15 minutes. So guys, I'd like to see how our meal is doing. Ooh, this is cooking nicely. I'm going to check it for softness. I'm going to check the rice grain for softness. That way I'll know if I need to add more water. Tap water, by the way. Or the water left in it is going to be adequate to cook the rice. I think we need a little bit of water. We need more water. Please, can someone help me with water? We need some water in this rice. So you're going to watch me top it up with a bit of water. Not too much, because we do not want the rice to be soggy. Okay? I think that should be adequate. Remember, you have no business stirring. You don't want it to start getting burnt. So you just top it up with a bit of water, and then you cover your pot back. on the texture of the rice. We're going to check now and be sure that our rice is all soft. And the seasoning is exactly the way we want it to be. I think this is perfect texture for me. Remember the garnish I spoke of? I'm now going to drizzle some of the garnish. We have the sliced peppers and we have some onion rings. This is going to make a very, very colorful platter. Now remember, you can choose to add as much chili, as much onion ring and scent leaves or ephedrine leaves as you deem fit. Taste differs, okay? Listen to your taste buds. Now this is my dried fish. I don't want it to break, so I'm going to do just this. Because I don't want this to break, so I'm just going to drop it here and I'm going to give this a good stir, okay? That is a Tastebudz signature rice. Thank you guys for watching.